Hey everybody, Mark Stiles of Stiles Law here at the home office answering another viewer's question. They said, Mark, with the rates so low, I decided to refinance and was simply just refinancing the rate and the term, but I'm told that I needed to bring money to the closing. Why is that? Well, that's a great question. Oftentimes, your loan professional will try to net your refinance to zero. And what I mean by that is they'll try to make it so that there is no disruption in your mortgage. So oftentimes the consumer thinks, well, then I won't have to bring any money to the closing. However, depending on when your closing closes, and what I mean by that is what point in time in the given month that closing happens will depend on how much money you need to bring, because when you pay mortgages, you're paying them in arrears. And what that means is you're paying the interest backwards. So if you had a payment on July 1st, you'd be paying for June's interest. Therefore, when you close in the middle of the month, you have the interest from your old mortgage to pay. Oftentimes people think they're skipping a mortgage payment, but in essence, they're not. They're combining the two payments with the old mortgage and the interest that accrues to the day, and then the starting of the new mortgage. So there's a payment built in there, but there's more. You also have your escrows, your escrow account typically for taxes and insurance and sometimes flood insurance. And those funds don't transfer from the old lender that you're refinancing to your new lender servicer that's going to be taking over your mortgage. If it did just shift over, then it would be net neutral. However, because it's a new lender, you have got to start a new escrow account. So you have to fund this new escrow account so that when taxes and insurance are due, the bank will have enough money to make those payments. So in essence, what happens is you have to set up this new account and wait until the old loan settles out, which means the old loan has to be paid off. The lender servicer looks at it and says, well, we still have money in the account for this borrower, we need to send it back. And that usually takes anywhere between 2 and 4 weeks. So what happens is you set up a new account for them, and then you wait for the old money to be returned. So when you're bringing money to the closing, oftentimes it's a payment plus the escrows. So sometimes it's sticker shock, but when it's explained, it makes perfect sense. It's the mortgage payment to keep consistent, right? You're not skipping a payment. You're not adding a payment. You're just flowing right through with the existing payment. And then you have to front the new escrow account and wait for the reimbursement. So then it really nets to neutral, but it just takes a little bit of time. And that's where the money usually is when you need to bring money to that rate and term refinance. I hope this was helpful, folks. If it was, please share it with everyone and anyone. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Stiles Law. Thank you, and be well.